この男、タイの闘神を我が社の闘技者として
Oh, him explaining his story.
世の懐刀をよこせと申すか。
The Thai God of War.
この男に力を貸してやってくれぬか。
ご命令とあらば、このガオラン、喜んで戦いましょう。ラルマー様の御ため、そして太王国の名誉のために、必ずや打ち倒してみせましょう。
That's a lot to put on him. Probably the top of the big names in the tournament. Really? I mean, when you talking about the god of fighting, it's the god of war. Strongest boxer in history in all four. 6'1", 201. That's a good weight. Thai god of war. That name alone gets people hard.
たくなんやねん。俺かてそこそこビッグネームやっちゅうねん。って一人ツッコミしてもうたわ。
This guy. Oh, he's fighting him.
はい。ご心配なく。私は大丈夫ですから。
No, he's gonna win. He has to win. The way that he intruded into this event. 5'6", 161 pounds. Other guy has 5 inches on him. Wait, 5? 7 inches on him. That would be 6 pounds. 7 inches and like 40 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, どうもどうも.
I'm acting like this shit actually matters. Motherfuckers are like fucking huge in this. You can have somebody who's 10 feet tall, fucking 700 pounds. It doesn't matter.
昔から体は強くなかった。
Yeah, so he was always a frail
物心
child.
つく前に大病を患って。
This probably leads to him using his mind a lot. Died twice.
に珍しくもない。ただの虚弱体質。だけど、私には人と違うことが一つだけあった。それは、強さへの渇望。
へえ、パイプなんてやるんだ。
カズちゃん。
いよいよ金田君の試合だね。この大会が終わったらまた飲みに行こうよ。じゃ、邪魔したね。
Wait.
待てよ、カズちゃん。
Yep, knew it.
何悠長なこと言ってんの。今すぐ飲まなきゃいかんでしょ。
やっぱり変わってなかったんだね。
ああ、東洋電力のこと。確かにあの時早見会長に協力を要請されたけどね。だけど俺苦手なんだよね。誰かの下につくのってさ。早見が剣眼会会長にならない限り俺に報復はできないさ。これでも俺結構権力あるからね。
Really?
バイ。
さあ、間もなく試合開始。
こんな男が闘技者になるとは、大会のレベルも知れたものだな。まあいい。
That's arrogance right there, sir.
おなじみのヒットマンスタイルに構えた。一方、金田選手、両手のひらをガオラン選手に向けて構える。解説のジェリーさん、両選手の対比はいかがでしょうか。
金田選手の判断はグッドです。ガオラン選手の最速の攻撃を警戒してやがります。ボクサー最速の攻撃。
It's a jab.
答えはジャブ。
Exactly, it's a jab. The jab is a quick flick. That's how it is. It's not necessarily meant to do a lot of damage, but it's meant to just kind of like throw a punch out there. Understand range.
下がるなよ、体。怯えている。本能が逃げようとしている。情けない。
金田選手、徐々に間合いを詰める。
いやー、どうもどうも。あなたが来ないから私の方からお邪魔しましたよ。
You're gonna hit him with a split. Yup, there we go.
この男、あの刹那 俺の動きに反応していた。
いやー、さすがに早いですね。手首外し損ねちゃいましたよ。
Wow, to say that to your opponent to him like that? But his whole thing is adapting, learning strategy. Like that's the whole point of him. That's the whole point of him playing shogi, right? Is to show that he can overcome his opponents by thinking in his head. It just matters or not he can stand up to all the blows.
全く反応できなかったですよ。
タヌキめ、俺はバカされんぞ。
Stop short so you can't do it. That's nice. You try to go for the liver with it. Nope. Ooh, nice follow up.
どうすんだよ金田。あの野郎、サブミッションの対策も完璧だぞ。小手に回ってちゃ勝機はねえぞ。
You gotta give him time to really adjust. It's the same thing with you. He rocked him, but he knows how to stand up. Caught him. He judo through him. Into trying to break it. Like, it seemed like he was gonna go for an armbar.
あんな不安定な体勢からボクシングの試合からは得られないデータ、序盤で見られてよかった。
ポイントをずらしている。俺の打撃は見えていないはずだが。
Caught him.
耐えろ、今は耐えるんだ。しまった。
Buckling? Looks like it's too much.
見事だ。末吉金田。
He's gonna get back up.
さんに値する。
He's a wild card. He's not losing this fight, bro.
てめえ、なんで追撃をしなかった。あと一撃加えていれば確実にあんたの勝ちだった。手を抜いたのか。俺が弱者だから。俺はあんたのファンなんだよ。試合が始まるずっと前から。
Really? Is this a play to get him to try to fully commit? Because remember before he was stopping short and stuff so that he couldn't grab him. So is this a play so he fully commits and because of that he ends up losing?
末吉金田、俺は貴殿を認めている。だが俺と貴殿の間には大きな壁がある。俺は貴殿を殺すために。
それが舐めてるって言ってんだ。分かってんだよ、才能がないことなんて。だけどな、俺にはこれしかねえんだよ。
Don't fall for it, brother.
弱者が最強を目指して何が悪いんだよ。
金田、ようやく本音を吐きやがった。遅えんだよ。
そうだったのか。この男は闘技者の中で唯一弱者としてこのトーナメントに挑んでいる。弱者を脱却するために。
答えてやれガーラン。
言われるまでもない。
This is all a fucking trap, bro.
どうやら俺はおごりに支配されていたらしい。貴殿に敬意を表し全力で叩き潰す。
Easy. Played him.
これで先読みが使える。血が研究を予測したのはグローブをはめていない全力のあなただ。分かっているさ。あなたは私とは別次元の強さを持っている。本気を出したあなたの攻撃、一発でももらえば敗北は確定的だ。最高じゃないか。これこそ。
Like I said, Shogi, he played his pieces right.
いざ尋常に勝負。
Dodge. Oh, finger poke. Got his foot? Or He's weak. That's why he's going for people's like eyesight like that. Pocket sand. Oh. Oh.
末吉金田、約束は果たしたぞ。
Really? That's the end of his character?
俺の圧勝は揺るぎない事実だ。だが、貴殿は本気を出した俺に10手目まで食い下がった。力、速度、技、すべてが貴殿より上の俺に対してだ。良き戦いだった。今は眠れ、友よ。
There has to be something more for his character then. Because they put so much emphasis on him. It didn't really make sense for him to lose.
こいつに言ったんだ。棄権しろって。見ちまったんだよ。こいつが持ってたバッグの中身。
What he had going for him?
日本一だったぜ。
Oh, no, actually, what's in his bag?
はっきり言って俺は強え。そんな強え俺からこいつは闘技者の座を勝ち取ったんだ。だがあの戦いで一般人並みの体力しかない金田自身も相当なダメージを負っていたんだ。途中から攻撃が当たらなくなった理由も今ならわかる。金田は分析していたんだ。
Yeah, I thought he was going to make farther because of that. He's thinking.
だが逆に言えば分析が終わるまで相手の攻撃を耐え続けるしかない。どう考えてもトーナメント向きの戦い方じゃね
え。He'll get too beat up before he can really win.
だけどこいつは
It's kind of like the whole Shikamaru thing, like in Naruto.
私はあの氷室亮を倒した男ですよ。大丈夫。必ず勝ってきます。
It's kind of like Shikamaru in Naruto, like going through his whole thing. He's just like, I used too much chakra and shit like that. Like, bro, even if I do beat you, I'll just lose later. So I might as well quit.
金田君、残念だったね。
ま、仕方ないね。ガオラン相手によく戦ったよ。残念は残念だけど、とりあえず最低限の目的は果たせたからね。
目的？
こういう大会は出場するだけで会社の力をアピールできるんだよね。事実、島に到着してから新規の取引が4件決まった。
Yeah, that's gonna make up for it.
50億の出費を軽々穴埋めできたよ。
マジっすか？
ただ優勝を狙ってなかったと言えば嘘になるかな。我が社の歴代最強闘技者氷室、その氷室を破った金田。俺はあいつらが羨ましかったのかもな。打算に縛られた俺たちとは真逆の、ただ純粋に強さを求めるあいつらが。
ケンちゃん、俺たちだってまだまだやれるさ。
That's a positive attitude. Wow, I'm actually rather surprised about this matchup because the way that it's built up, it seems more Kaneda like he would have actually had more of the advantage for it. The way that he was like, let me explain it like this. The way that he enters the tournament, the way that he beats the other guy, right, that he fought beforehand, it seemed like he had a lot going for his character to be like, oh yeah, I might not be stronger than you, but I can overcome whatever you give me. And that's what he was kind of betting on, but he ended up losing. I thought he would at least win like a round or really two. Because there's just so much emphasis on this character and how he plays shogi and stuff. But I think that maybe there might be something for him. I don't know if he would help mentor Oma in a way or some other fighter in order to like help propel them forward. Because I'm like, it feels like there's more for his character than what's really given. It's just like, oh, I'm weak, so I overcome my weakness by doing these things, but I'm still weak at the end of the day. And, you know, like one of the problems I would say about this series in and of itself is that everything is short-lived. Some characters could have flourished more, but they essentially just abruptly kind of cut it off. They give them a little flashback and just cut it off. And it kind of reminds me a lot of Record of Ragnarok. But the thing is about Record of Ragnarok is that they actually go in depth of a character. So you leave each fight feeling more satisfied than the last. But either way, I thought it was good, pertaining to essentially Kaneda's character. Not even the other fighter. He just went in and did his thing, gave him a little small backstory and stuff. But yeah. I really thought he was going to do more, and maybe that's my own prejudice onto that matter. Like, you think something's going to happen, but I don't think this is bad at all. I thought it was a good match, really just showing what people have to overcome at the end of the day in order to try to usurp someone who's stronger than them, but ultimately failing. I think that in anime specifically, and a lot of shows, it needs to show people failing more. Like, a lot of times you get protagonists and stuff, and they go ahead and do their story like, yeah, I just did this and I won. And I'm just like, most of the time people do not reach their dreams. Like, the vast majority of us are not going to reach our dreams. I would say 70% of us are not going to reach our dreams. We're not going to be in an area in which we're thinking we're going to be when we're 15, when we're 20, when we're 25, and so on and so forth. And a lot of us live mundane lives. A lot of us getting geared into other areas that are more for us. So I think it's really good to have these sort of instances where, even though you think someone should make it because of how the story is necessarily catering to them, to end their arc in such a anticlimactic way, is in and of a sense realistic. So either way, this is Ky.D. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit, and I am out. Peace.